When we first heard about subway art, no one knew what it was. No one had ever heard of the art. It was brand new. It was something new. I painted my first train in here, Christmas 1984. They didn't outlaw subway art till Easter 1985, when British Transport Police set up the Graff Squad, run by Detective Sergeant William Chard.
Mr. Met, CPM, 1985 to whenever, mate. That happens with yard you got here, is to pop in here after school in our school uniforms, catch mint tags and fucking ganja and everyone, mate. Catch all kind of day little riders, Sassin, Innar, catch old Fuji tags, everyone, mate. Just come in through the back bit over there, fucking up through the DSS, just climb straight through some brambles and just get straight into the yard. Get back up over there, just fucking up through the garages and straight up, mate, every time. I started painting and fucking about with Graff around 83. Doing B-boy characters with a breakdance movement.
Early 80s, just from doing breakdancing and that, there's a lot of crews and that round our way. Used to go down to Wood Green, breakdance outside the library there. The Jedi, Street Rockers, all them.
B-boy scene's always associated with Graff, and 80s, late 80s, there was the scene at Covent Garden.
We used to go Covent Garden when I was quite young, the Trailblazers, Chrome Angels and Scribbler, met all them sort of people, and I was well impressed by them and obviously influenced by them.
One of my piecing partners, Race 237, his mentor and minder was Pride out of the Chrome Angels. He was teaching him.
When you used to go down Covent and that, you had the Chrome Angels and people like that, sort of around 87 and stuff like that, and there was kind of high profile. They didn't really do, I never called them the crew sort of running on the lines and stuff like that.
Getting the tube in there, you'd be seeing Robbo and Drax, all night outside, everyone just smashing up.
I mean, Sham 59, fucking hell. I mean, he's one of the few people really that have, the old school link, still writes. One of the few I could say is really there, from them days. I mean, Ray, I never see till a little bit later. I mean, Event. I mean, he's one of them old school links.
Yard used to get done all the time, mate. All the time. The PFP were coming out, you had all the old PFP writers in there. You was doing inside, you'd see Iron. You bump heads with Iron, you bump heads with Abel. PFB and BNB were having their battles.
We used to have battles and all that, writers used to fall out with each other and we'd take it out on the trains.
This interview is being tape recorded. I am PC 3417 Richards, attached to Stockwell Police Station. The other officer present is
PC 3648 Brian Taylor, British Transport Police, Stockwell.
I'm interviewing. If you'd like to state your name, please.
I've done more tags than you. I'm up the most on the district line today. Ha!
The true essence of graffiti, it started on the New York subway and it started on trains.
I'm sure we lived it the same way as in New York, on the lines, 24/7.
Where's your pieces on the London Underground, for one?
What were you doing in the depot?
Going to places, raising up the paint, doing tracks, doing yards. It's centred around the trains.
Parsons Green, I reckon that is. Probably just across from the old warehouse where all the lads used to go.
I love a bit of vandalism, basically, scratch, bombing, whatever. I mean, I do like my arty stuff, but I've described myself as a vandal. I think that's what Graff's about.
It was always West London and Chrome Angels and what are the Giants doing from the south and all that. No one ever really knew anything about East London, and it's always been like that.
This person may spray element and he may be wearing rubber gloves, but when he's sketching his sketch at home, he's not. He's like that.
Done BRs before, and they don't give me the buzz at the end of the day. It's like one step above a wall piece, I reckon. But the underground, it's just the top buzz. Do you know what I mean? I love my Graff on the underground.
You've got to paint an underground to get that feeling, to have your photo, to fucking have the fact of seeing it run.
Replicating a train, at the end of the day, you know, it travels about its kind of life. It doesn't last for that long.
You know what? I just love London graph. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm quite like narrow-minded like that, but I see all these like European graph, mate. They're getting all like these swirls coming off it, and it's like bubbly. It's too funky for me, man. I like the standard London graph, mate. I can read it and it says what it says, basically.
Did they stop you? Did you say you was in the depot?
Go out and do some trains. Do you know what I mean? They're right. I know some wall writers, man, and they're weak people. You know what I mean? You need to go out and do some trains at the end of the day.
I don't even know the names of some of these wall writers. We all know who they are. We all know what they're about.
You've got the city heads doing their different writers from like, you know, people from outside of London.
And there'd be like 10 of us, and we'd all go to the yards at night, take out a whole train and all that.
Christmas when that yard was done, oh my god. Christmas, I think 88, that was smashed. The whole of the depot was just pieces to pieces, baby. It's 10 minutes.
I've got British Rail photos, but I don't really look at them. You know what I mean? I'm not really happy with them, man. But anything on the underground, I'm happy with.
I've seen people have an excellent style and come out with this fucking awful lettering. Euro style is a sickness. I hate it. I really hate it.
Yards were fucked, mate. Yards were always fucked. Everyone was out in the yards. Still fucking bagging it. It's like people that don't know my name or whatever. That's because they're lazy. They have to know my name.
I think we've probably done more panels than anybody, do you know what I mean, in that year, but we'll never get recognised because we didn't put our stuff on the internet, we didn't get printed in magazines, we didn't do it for the publicity, we did it for ourselves and just to know that we'd done it.
But if you couldn't rack the paint, I'd just have to rack it off the counter. Just rack it off the counter and you got like some man just chasing you down the road. Just 2 cans of shitty Krylon or a Spectra or something. Lady, that's the way it is, mate. That's the way it is.
When guys from South London were taking out the Central line around White City and all around there, us boys in the East were taking out the District line. There weren't none of this big fence. There weren't none of this vandalism as a crime. There weren't none of that because they didn't even know what it was.
But then we got caught with the inside. It was on the Big Mick. And these punk black DTs pulled us up here, but they were dressed in their high-techs and their big bows in their shoes. Absolutely minor. To get called up and go to Baker Street, to the Graph Squad up Baker Street. Juiced up with pilot ink, just pull me inside. Excuse me, love, can you move your head? Can you move my head? Early 90s, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. I used to fund my pay here by robbing toys. This guy Rob, I'll be like the mascot. The only tall big white one that would just have to bust people's heads with people from White City. We would just ride on the trains and bust people's heads and that would fund our paint money. That would fund our paint money back in the 90s, mate. Trust me, every day was good, mate.
When I see my dickie running into fucking a station, you know what I mean? Like the uplifting feeling, even at my age, you know, look at that, bang, the colours, like, they just hit you and you think, yeah, mate, I fucking was there and I done it.
You know, you got to think of your way out before you go in there. How am I going to get out if it comes on top? You know, wall writers don't have to deal with all this.
Give me a reason why your prints are on this sheet of paper at Upminster Depot on the 2nd of the 5th.
Every graffiti writer in the country or Europe or wherever wants to come and do a London Underground.